I'm just having a wander around the grounds of some of the newer hotels in Aviemore, and although they're fairly new, there's also some fairly old stuff at them, because years ago this was an area called Santa Claus Land, and unfortunately Santa Claus Land only did good business in winter, but they've left some of their souvenirs behind, and it seems to be all old farming instruments, so I'm just going to show you a few of them. Although this hotel is new, these have been here for as long as I can remember. It's really cool to see that they were able to stay behind when Santa Claus Land sadly got closed down, and it's just really nice to still see them here after all these years. There's so many things that change around here, but it's nice to see some things stay the same too. Another thing that's remained from when Santa Claus Land was here is these fairy lights. I'm going to go and have a coffee, well not a coffee, some hot chocolate and a cake at Cobb's. Here I am in Cobb's. I've just ordered. I've got a hot chocolate with cream and marshmallows on the way, and I've got a very gorgeous toffee-licious cake here too. I went to a place like this a couple of years ago in Rothley Mercus, which is nearby, and the cake was absolutely delicious. And when it comes to coffee shops, there aren't really many options in Aviemore. There is one across the road, since I've never been in either, but then there's Costa as well. And although I do like Costa, I'd rather go somewhere that I'm not going to be able to go anywhere else. So that's why I came here today. I've remembered why I love it here so much. It's because they give me a flake with my hot chocolate. I'm very easily pleased, and it looks absolutely gorgeous. I love it when there's like so much cream you can't even see the drink. Okay, so now that I'm nicely refreshed and I hopefully don't have marshmallow on my face, I am going to show you around Santa Claus Land. Now, I told you a bit about it earlier. It was not really the place to go to in summer. There'd usually only be a couple of members of staff, and there'd only just be like me and my brother looking around. And sometimes if there was only a couple of members of staff, my mum would have to be very subtly asking me and my brother where we wanted to go next so they could run on ahead and be ready for us. So anyway, we're in the part of town where Santa Claus Land used to be, and although they got rid of most of it, there's still a lot of things left that kind of remind you it was there. So this is where the car park for Santa Claus Land used to be. It's very big, and now it's very empty because it's not really used for anything anymore. There's not really anything nearby that needs to use this parking, and I see more farming equipment. I remember there being loads when I was little, but I didn't quite appreciate how much until I'm seeing it all now. Now, these colourful lampposts I'm about to show you, I'm pretty sure they were part of Santa Claus Land too. They're very nice and colourful. I feel like it was a big loss to Aviemore to lose Santa Claus Land, as you can probably tell because I've been talking about it for about the last 5 minutes. It just seems weird to me that there's kids here who don't know about Santa Claus Land, because this was something I really looked forward to going to when I was very little. I've just found some derelict ground, and I'm pretty sure this used to be part of Santa Claus Land too, so I thought I'd film it. And unfortunately this is all boarded up now. It's a real shame, because it used to be really, really great here. And also what I was going to show you was that lamp. And that was meant to kind of give the illusion of the North Pole, which was really good. So yes, I've managed to find some of Santa Claus Land. It's really very sad to see it looking like this. If you can just imagine that it looked really awesome in the 90s, because it really did, it was really amazing. So we're up at Loch an Yellen, and this is a nice short walk for people who aren't really used to walking too far distances. It's nice and manageable, it's really enjoyable for the whole family. So I'm just going to take some clips while I'm going around and show you how nice it looks.